Right, I'm back.
And so am I, hopefully, and hopefully it's working.
Is that working any better?
It is! It's there! I can hear it! Oh,
Hey!
we're good, we fixed
Awesome,
it!
we sorted it.
You're all there.
Right, so sorry about that, folks, but we've finally sorted out the technical difficulties.
Yeah, apologies, but thanks for sticking with us.
Thank you very much. And should we dive straight into the game then?
Yes, let's do it. Right, starting right from the start, we're working our way all the way through. Okay, yes. Awesome. Yeah, as I was saying...
This will be the first time I've done co-op on this.
Oh, really? Remember, as with the old Streets of Rage games, it's that you can hit your teammates, which I'm awful at. But that's fine, I'll keep an eye on the left side. So
you were saying that obviously you didn't grow up with this initially.
No, so I'm kind of new to Streets of Rage, kind of, but I did play the second one a bit, but like I said, I didn't grow up with it because it was like the beat 'em up era, right? Was like, you know, late 80s, maybe until what, Street Fighter 2 when that came out?
Yeah, I think so. Probably around about that.
Yeah, and that kind of just slightly missed me. Oh, my bad. I meant to hit the guy with a knife. So there's going to be so much of that. I'm going to be so
yeah. See, I remember I kind of grew up with the first two Streets of Rage.
Yeah.
Because it's what my brother had when he got his Mega Drive. And when I got the Model 2, it was one of the first games I made a point of getting was Streets of Rage 2. So it was also a game that me and my sister used to play through during the school holidays.
Nice.
We never finished it though.
You never finished Streets of Rage 2? I mean, the thing is, they were like...
I finished it since. We never finished it as like kids sort of thing.
Yeah, I do remember, like I said, my beat-em-ups of choice were the Simpsons beat-em-up and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles as well. I played a lot of that on the arcade.
That's another classic, yeah. Me too.
And yeah, they were. I replayed the first levels of both of those games so much because you just start again, wouldn't you? Like you run out of lives and that's it.
That's it, yeah. So did you play them actually in the arcades, or?
I remember actually playing and completing Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in an arcade in Mablethorpe. Yeah, go on, let me take him. And that was because it was 20p a go, right? And I think it cost me about £5 to complete it that one time because I spent a lot of money going back in and out.
Yeah, I always remember it was always one of those things and all that. I don't know if you had the same thing, but you'd be on there and people would be putting the 50p's to join in, sort of thing. Obviously, and if once you were out of it, then the next person would come on, and it was always like a mad dash to try and finish it.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like, and you'd get like some people would back out like halfway through, and you'd think that's it, this is the end. Like we can't continue without them. You know what I mean? Like we had a Leonardo, and he was a brilliant Leonardo. And I remember he was like, "Oh, I've got to go. My mum's got to pick me up." And I'm like, "Oh no,
no.
don't, not now."
Right. So you go for.
I forgot the car comes in there.
The next health that shows up, I think, is yours.
Oh, well, that's very. That's fine. We'll stay whoever needs it. Like. I mean, to be fair, I do need it right now.
Yeah.
I'll take the start. How's that sound?
Go for it.
Nice.
I've been making a point of trying to get through the levels without using them.
Oh, really? Not at all? Not even on bosses?
Yeah. No, trying to, because you get like a score bonus at the end, and I'm going for that lifetime score achievement.
Ah, okay. What is there? Is there food there? No.
Nothing in there? I used to love the Turtles arcade game.
Yeah, it was so good. So I just remember looking...
And Final Fight.
I wasn't into Final Fight much. I know Final Fight's known as like the... There you go, I've got an apple. Final Fight's known as like the big one, right? That's the beat 'em up. That and Streets of Rage 2. But I never got into it.
Oh, that shows.
Oh, I'm going to hang on. I'm not going to use it straight away. I'm going to wait till this dude. Hate these guys.
I don't mind these ones. I've grown to really hate the biker women.
Oh yeah, the ones with the helmets. Oh my.
Yeah, they infuriate me. The weird thing with this one I'm finding is obviously a lot of people are saying this is a lot harder. than the originals, and in some ways I think they're right, but in other ways it's a lot more forgiving as well.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, I mean, I'm thinking, I'll take that now. I think the whole like getting your health back from your special moves because you hit them a couple of times. That's a lot. That helps out a lot.
And the fact that in effect you've got unlimited continues with this and all. Whereas with the original Streets of Rage you had 3 continues, and once they were done that was it, game over.
Yeah. That makes a massive difference. I've not like I said, I've not completed it yet, but I've not actually run out of Vortex lives yet on one level.
I tried it on normal the other day, and obviously the difference being is to give you, I think it's 2 or 3 lives.
Oh, really?
to get through the level with, and it's brutal.
Is this on easy then? Are we playing on easy?
Yeah, this is on easy.
Good, it makes me look good, that's fine. If you don't want these stars, I'm going to take them all.
Right. Fine. Have you done any of the hidden boss levels yet?
No, I didn't know there were any.
So, have you seen the arcade crates that are lying throughout the game?
Yes, I have, yes.
If you go up to them with a taser and hit it with a taser, it launches you into one of the old school boss fights.
Ooh. Oh, that sounds fun. Let's see if we can find those. I think the first one's coming up in a minute, actually, isn't it?
I'll have a quick look on the stream, because I should point out we haven't got a stream feed on screen.
Oh, we do. Okay, yeah.
So audio's fine.
So,
Lost Souls in. You can watch on the PC, but not the mobile app.
Oh, what? No, it's doesn't work. Oh, how odd. How odd.
I've got Streets of Rage 2 was awesome from Marabunty666.
Yes.
John. I love the Turtles arcade game. You play it now, though it's not as good. It said nostalgia. And then Steel Morrigan says hello.
Hello, Steel Morrigan. Okay, no, look, oh no, I've got to argue with Mara there though. No, the TMNT is still amazing. It's fantastic.
Have you seen the newer version of the arcade they've done?
I've heard about it, but no, I've not seen it. No.
Yes. It's basically they've done another 4-player side-scrolling beat 'em up TMNT, but with the newer style turtles.
Okay, cool.
Which I went down to, well, obviously before the lockdown, I went down to Hollywood Bowl to have a go on it, and I'd found out a couple of days before they'd got rid.
Oh no!
So it's gone.
Have I paused it, by the way? I can't unpause it.
Yes.
Oh, what? I can't unpause it now. Oh no! Technical issues. Oh wait, there we go. Oh, I think I gave it to you, and then it...
No, it's still paused on my end, says you've paused the game.
Oh, what a mare. What am I doing, Mike? I'm ruining it for you. There we go, we're in.
There we go. We're in.
Cool. Yeah, so I was Streets. Oh, I hate the knife guy. Get down.
I've hated them through. For some reason, I have a weird problem with those guys in all of the Streets of Rage games.
Oh, I think that's normal. I think they're just so annoying. When they're running at you, they're impossible. I think Mara also put in the chat that, oh no, that didn't go well. But yeah, the original Streets of Rage was 91, and the Streets of Rage 2 was 92. So I was actually, I'm a 90s baby. So I was there for the second one. I wasn't able to play it because I couldn't even like speak. So, but I caught it afterwards. I think my first experience of Streets of Rage was on PC actually. I think it was emulated on MAME or something.
Oh really? Oh cool.
Oh man, wow, I thought I was out of range.
Yeah, I'm kind of making the attempt to just unlock everything on this.
Uh-oh, I might take the apple.
Go for it. There's the... I might need that bottom one then.
Yeah, take it.
Yeah, I like the way you can change the food types and all.
Yeah.
Within the game, so I've got it set up for pizzas and ramen.
It's the little touches, right?
Yeah.
Oh no.
That's an awesome move that Blaze has there.
Oh yeah, it's the double kick in the air. Oh no, I lost the life! No! Oh, Sorghum Pete's on. She got me with a combo. Have that. Just that double kick
Nice.
in the air is just, it's killer.
Absolutely. You've paused the game again.
Oh, oh my god. Why am I doing that? That's really weird.
The arcade one-up machine is cool. Yeah, they are.
I need to stop pressing that. Particularly because it takes me so long to unpause it. It won't let me unpause it for some reason.
Bizarre.
There we go.
There we go.
Oh, I know what it is. It's because I'm looking at the stream. I figured it out now why I paused it.
Ah. So Mara's put about as organised as we are on the games night. Yeah, that's true. Mara's John who does the arcade crates and organises the competition nights that we host.
Okay.
We usually find that we're kind of think that we're organised up until the very last minute, and then we just end up winging it. He's also put the arcade one-up machine as cool. Is that for the Turtles one? I didn't realise they'd done a Turtles arcade one-up machine, to be honest. There are awesome arcade machines. Right. So we should be coming up to the first arcade machine in this one.
Ooh.
So if you see a taser, leave it on the floor until we've cleared everyone, and then we just go hit the arcade machine with it.
Okie dokie.
And I noticed the other day and all that, out of all the weapons that are in this game, every one of them is usable apart from the guns.
Oh, really?
There's a couple of guys who come at you with pistols later on in the game. I don't know if you've seen
Yes, I have. But yeah, I faced those. They're so annoying, aren't they? In the elevator,
Yeah.
when they're
It
just
seems-
on either side. It's a nightmare.
Yeah. The guns seem to be the only weapons that aren't usable in the game.
I'm kind of okay with that, though. I like this. This is the best thing about this game is it's so pure beat 'em up, right? If it didn't look so HD and so pretty, you could be like, yeah, this is just came out in 1994.
It is. It's like I said. It's just a classic beat 'em up.
There's your taser.
There it is. Usually make sure that there's one line around near an arcade machine. So like that dude's obviously got it.
Oh, he's picked it up.
Dropped it now.
Meh.
I'll pick that.
Right, where's this
So
arcade?
if we walk
We'll just tase it,
in
yeah?
there, yeah, just tase it.
Oh,
And then we warp into a Streets of Rage level.
amazing! That was an achievement for me.
You only get one life with this though, so the minute you lose a life, it just boots you out.
And I bet these are harder, right? Or at least they feel harder. Oh, wait.
I think they feel a bit easier, to be honest.
Yeah. Right, do you
You want to
want...
go for the health?
Yeah, go on then.
And the cool thing is you can take the retro style knives out with you if you pick them up.
Oh, well, I didn't. I just left. I'm sorry. Next time, we're doing this 100% today.
Yes. I found out the other day and all, I haven't used it yet because I haven't played as any of the original Streets of Rage characters. Oh, these guys wound me up. But if you play as the original Streets of Rage characters, you get the old style special moves where they're called in the police car.
Ah, cool. It's like, it's not even there for show, is it? It's literally just the old Streets of Rage characters.
Yeah.
You have the full thing. Do you want the apple?
Do you want the health?
Nah, you need it more than me. That wasn't meant to sound passive aggressive, by the way. Like you are a better player than me. just I have more health at this current moment.
Money. I'm gonna pick some of this up.
Nah, you can have all of it. I'm just here for the ride.
Fair enough. The only thing I found is the end of game boss in this is a lot easier than the Streets of Rage 2 one.
Is it?
Yeah. I used to think the Streets of Rage 2 end boss was brutal.
I find it hard when they throw two enemies in with you, because I've been playing solo mostly.
Yeah.
And it's been like, I think there's one, I'm not sure if it's like a mid-boss, but they just throw like two higher end level enemies at you, and it's just a nightmare.
Yeah, they do it a few times. But I think that's kind of like, what was it, when you used to get into further levels than the older ones, and they'd just start throwing end level bosses at you as normal enemies.
Yeah. Killer.
I hate them kinds of the shields. Never can seem to get it right.
I mean, I'd expect tasers to like take it down instantly, but I don't think it does. Oh no. How about? Nice. Get smashed.
That seems to be the most effective way, is just pick up a nightstick and beat them with it. How are things going on the MVM side at the moment? I know the fundraising's been going really well, hasn't it?
Yeah, fundraising's gone super well. We have been doing all right. The museum is now looking at, like, we still don't have, we still don't have an idea from the government as to when we're going to be able to reopen, right? Because, well, no one really has an exit plan as of yet. I think they're waiting until Sunday for that. But we are looking into kind of reopening now, and I'll take that. Because we've raised I think on Just Giving section over £150,000.
That's awesome.
Which is fantastic.
I've been watching a lot of the streams, but I'm unable to chat on anyone's Twitch channel.
Oh yeah, that's really odd. What's going on there?
Apparently, I've been automatically flagged as being abusive, so they've put a temporary ban in.
Oh no!
And
what did you do?
I didn't do anything. I haven't been able to chat since the get-go, so I fail to see how I can be abusive. But the problem being is Twitch's customer support's just mostly automated, so actually trying to get them to not just send automated replies to when I'm trying to solve this out has been a nightmare. But hopefully I should be sorting it through. So basically I've just been lurking on your Twitch streams.
Oh no, yeah, you messaged me saying my comments one time, but I wasn't able to see them. I mean, it's been really fun. We've got like I mean, that was kind of one of the things we wanted to do. Oh, he is wrecking me with that move. One of the things I've been trying to do is that, because we've had to enclose, we still want to kind of continue with our mission and kind of, sharing games culture and uncovering people behind games and just kind of give people insight into games. Come here. There we go.
Nice.
So I've been able to do kind of some really cool stuff on Monday evenings where we're kind of interviewing people, like really interesting people about the games they collect or the games they've made. Oh, it's my first S rank, Mike.
Great. Awesome. So on the chat stream, we've got John Spudder keeps fingers crossed for your guys to open soon since he applied for a job with us. And then we've got Steve Morgan saying what? Woo! And I'm thinking that's towards the funding that you guys raised.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, 150,000, which is incredible.
And they said John put he applied and was ready for an interview just before everything went to hell.
Yeah, we did. Yeah. We were kind of, like I said, it blindsided us, as I'm sure it did you as well.
Yeah.
This whole thing, because like we did see it coming to a certain extent, right? But the kind of the speed in which it was just like, right, no, this virus is taking off. It's going to grow exponentially. It was kind of scary, wasn't it? So we had plans. Like we were ready to open. We were getting prepared for the next half-term opening, and we were going to hire some more crew there as well. And we've kept all of the people that have applied. I think Tom, who is our venue manager, he's on furlough at the moment. But I think he sent an email out to everyone just saying, we wanted to carry on hiring. We can't at the moment because there's just going to be no one kind of there. We've knocked down to a really small team that's continuing to work. But
yeah, it's mad. I mean, like, I think another word came out because we obviously, being a young business with no real kind of reserve out, we kept going as long as we could, and we just put extra measures in. So obviously we were sanitising all the pads and everything like that, and we were in the middle of a competition night when obviously Boris Johnson put the word out saying, right, effective from tonight, everyone shuts.
Yeah.
I was like, shit.
I know, it was, yeah. That's crazy.
Sort of thing.
Yeah.
But like you said, it's end of the day, people's safety comes first, so that's right. You've got to do what you got to do, haven't you?
No. Oh, why am I hitting you? Why am I hitting you? I didn't hit you. I put you in a combo. Oh my god. I'm so sorry. I totally blanked out there for a second. You looked dangerous. I'm so sorry.
It's not a problem.
You still got full health, so it looks like it hurt me more than it hurt you. Oh no!
Growing up with this type of stuff.
Oh no! I got stuck behind the barrel. What a nightmare! I must admit though, it seems to be. Do you want it?
There's a star in there if you want it.
I've not used one yet. I should. Felt like we've not needed it. We find it quite easy. I lost that one life on the first boss, but since then.
One thing, I'm really impressed with the music in this and all. I think they've done a great job with that.
Did they get the original composer in from Streets of Rage 2? Is that right?
I think they did, yeah.
Amazing. Right. Oh, it's running my way.
The only thing I'm disappointed in with this is they removed the stun lock move from Streets of Rage 2. So I don't know, did you ever use the stun lock much?
Not really, no. Like, it was kind of... Yeah, I never really got that far in Streets of Rage 2.
Well, basically, there was a way you could do it where if you punched at the right tempo, so left a little space between each punch, it would just stun lock any enemy, and you could just keep doing it until they died, so it made some of the bosses ridiculously easy. So you just keep jabbing them, and they'd do like the little stun move, and just as they come out of it, you'd do it again.
Oh, I'm liking your throw it and catch it again maneuver. That is just that is some skill you got going on right there. I'm just letting you guys take them. I'm just going to stick behind.
Oh.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's alright.
Thought I had enough space to take them out.
You need that more than me?
Whee.
There we go.
Oh, my bad. I'm so bad at this. It's a good job I'm not playing as Skate, though, because that's what I did used to play as Skate on Streets of Rage, and I just remember just whacking everyone. Skate was so fast, right?
Yeah, you couldn't really... well, you could control him, but whenever he'd go for like his high speed moves and that, he'd just run into everyone, wouldn't he?
Yeah, pretty much. Which is what I found a lot of fun, to must admit. That's kind of the fun of it.
It used to be my favourite when I was playing Streets of Rage 2. Get over there. There we go. Stage 3 cleared. Flying through.
We are flying through this. You know what? I mean, I wish I hadn't have lost that life in that first round now, because then we'll just just tag this on Twitch as a 1 credit clear.
Yeah. There's still there's one achievement I've been trying to go for, and it's remained elusive so far. It's to get through an entire level without taking any damage.
Ooh, that is rough. I don't know if you saw. Did you see the guy? I think he did it earlier. Was it earlier this year or was it last year? He completed all of Streets of Rage 2 on a single credit without taking any damage.
That's amazing.
Yeah, I think it's on hard as well. You know, there's a live stream of it somewhere. It's incredible.
That's awesome. Steel Morrigan just put the guys wearing the Iron Fist colours are really annoying. Yeah, the guys who do like the flying kick things.
Yeah. They're the ones that also they can kind of block, don't they? They just stand there blocking for ages and don't do anything.
No, they're the guys that just stand there with their hands in their pockets.
Oh, those, yeah. Oh, yeah. They just look cocky. It's the look of those ones.
Oh, the old pier.
Oh, actually, you know what? Actually, I tell you, like, these are my least favourite because their flying kick just totally nullifies my flying kick.
Yeah, it still has to be those biker women and the
helmet. Yeah.
And the women who chuck grenades and weird potion things when you get them in large numbers.
Get down. Get down. Don't. Oh, I thought the flying kick. I swear to God, it's the worst. Oh, sorry. Surrounded. Not in a good place here. Yeah, I must admit, playing this just makes me feel like... I think the best thing about this game is that it is nostalgic, right? But it makes me want to go back and play the old Streets of Rage games as well. It makes me want to go play more beat-em-ups, because it's that... It still feels like it used to.
You don't see many of these anymore, do you?
No, not at all. I think there was...
these style of games, let you go for that.
I'm trying to think which...
And half there.
Oh, thank you. I think there was River City Girls. Came out last year. It was quite good. I never played it, but I've heard very good things about it.
Okay.
I was about to say Steel Morrigan. I was about to say these ladies annoyed me. Their dropkick wrecks me. Yeah, for sure. Their dropkick is ridiculous. It's almost... Oh, knife! No!
Metal pipe beats knife, I think. I remember, what was it, a while back they tried doing another... Well, they did do another Double Dragon, didn't they? They did that Double Dragon Neon.
Yeah, see, I love Double Dragon. I remember getting that on SNES as a kid and thinking this was amazing. It was like, I swear,
yeah.
Because that was really big on co-op as well, and I love that kind of couch co-op.
Yeah, it was.
I am nearly dead. Oh no. No!
Oh shoot! That's a hole. I fell down twice.
Yeah, but I don't think Double Dragon 4 was that good, unfortunately. At least I didn't hear the best of things.
Right. Is there a taser lying around for the arcade stick?
Oh.
The arcade crate.
I can't see one. I didn't see anyone had one, you know. Or maybe...
Ah, we lost it.
Oh, can we just...
Oh well. Just have to go in and get the money. Go in and smash it instead. There we go. If I remember correctly, that one puts you through to the Blanca knockoff from Streets of Rage 2. where they had that weird, bizarre jungle level. Yeah, I remember going back to the Double Dragons. I first played that on the Amstrad 464.
Oh wow, nice.
Like the family computer at the time.
I'm trying to think. Do you remember what your first beat 'em up was then?
probably first beat 'em up probably would have been Double Dragon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely kind of. I don't remember that kind of kicking it off.
Yeah, I mean, first beat 'em up, but then my first like one-on-one fighting game was a game called Barbarians, again on the Amstrad. Which was like, it was quite brutal at the time because you could pull off like all sorts of moves, just like beheading your character, enemy, or the rival player in one go and stuff like that. Just like swing the sword and his head would just bounce along the floor.
Do you mind if I take this chicken, Mike?
No, go for it.
Oh, I needed it. I think mine was. I seem to remember playing, and I'm not sure if it is a beat 'em up because it was kind of. It was more of a fighting game, to be honest with you. But I remember you fighting against multiple enemies. But it was the. It was the Bruce Lee game, Enter the Dragon game. I don't know if you ever played it.
Oh yes, yes I did.
And you went through the story of like the film, and it was I remember really enjoying it. I don't think it got very good reviews.
It was like a kind of a bit of both, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Side-scrolling and one-on-one at the same time.
But you only really fought like one or two enemies at any one time.
I think they did like a later version and all, didn't they, for like the PlayStation, which was a full-on side-scroller.
Ah, yeah, maybe.
If I remember correctly.
But I remember that being absolutely solid. And I have never completed it. It was like one of my most played games probably on the SNES. But I never ever completed it.
I very rarely completed any games back on like the old SNES and Mega Drive days.
No, I'm the same. It's because there were no achievements. That's why. If there were achievements, I would have put way more time into it.
So on the chat, River City Underground as well apparently is a cool.
Oh, okay.
Beat 'em up.
A 9-man Vitas. Yeah, I think I've got that on the Vita.
I played that one. They just released Double Dragon Realigned, but it's Jane, Silent Bob's. It's on the Switch.
Oh no.
Reskin. Barbarian was rad, so Steel Morrigan. Yeah, so somebody else remembers it other than me. Yeah, with it's totally not Conan called. I think I've still got a copy of that somewhere.
I mean, you've got quite a big collection. You can see on the stream, you've got quite a lot there. How big is your collection?
About 2,000 games.
2,000 games. Fantastic.
Yes. Not including digitals.
Wow, that's incredible. How long have you been collecting for then? Like properly, full on counting and.
Probably going on about 10 years now.
Wow.
I realise I've been playing games for as long as I can remember, but I decided to. Initially, it just started with picking up the old games that I used to play as a kid.
Yep.
Like the nostalgia sake and stuff,
Yeah.
And then kind of grew from that.
Amazing.
But this is the stuff that goes into the CAF, to be honest. That's why we started up the video game CAF itself.
Yeah.
Because I figured, well, I've already got the collection and
Yeah.
get some use out of it and let other people see the stuff.
Yeah, nice. I like that. Oh, that's great. Yeah, I knew you had so much stuff. Obviously, at the gaming lounge, and then I see the video of your home as well. I'm like, oh wow, it's only a taste of what you got at the lounge, really, isn't it?
Yeah, but like I said, I'll bring any of them in on request and stuff like that. So like we've brought Vectrex in and the Commodore and stuff like that in the past.
Have you ever aimed to get like a complete collection?
I want to get a complete Vectrex collection.
Yep.
Mainly because it's a small amount, so it's kind of doable if some of them aren't stupidly rare. But other than that, I think most of the collections are just ridiculously large, and I'd never be able to get it.
Yeah.
The Vectrex will be. I'm halfway through the Vectrex collection.
That's not bad.
So I think there's about 12 more to get for it. Not including the silly things like the 3D viewer and the kind of touchscreen pen they had for it. And that. I keep forgetting. Oh. I know you got some brilliant display stuff at the museum. Whenever I'm down there, I'm always in awe at some of the stuff you've got.
I mean, that's one of those ones as well that, I mean, I'm not part of the collections team, so I often don't know what we've got. But then they'll always say like, oh, have you seen this really weird gaming peripheral? And then like the collections team will be like, oh yeah, we've got one of them somewhere in in the collection. I'm like, oh, why haven't we got that? So there's some of the weirdest stuff we've got is like, we have a controller for the Wii that is the shape of a baby.
What?
Yeah, I know, right? It's the weirdest thing. So it was kind of like they used the Wii for a bunch of kind of actually medical applications. Oh man, that keeps getting me. And there was one game that was all about kind of training you how to look after a baby.
Oh wow!
You put like the Wiimote in the back of it. It's weird.
That's bizarre.
It's really weird. It looks freaky as well. I don't like it.
I mean, I knew there was is it for the Game Boy Color or Game Boy Advance? There was the sewing machine that you can plug into it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go grab the pizza.
Do you want the cash? You're going for the score, not me.
I can do.
Yeah.
More health down there.
Get back. Oh, do you want it?
Nah, you go for it, dude.
Okay, nice. How courteous. This is not how I used to play Streets of Rage 2 with my older brother. Like, it was first man, first serve.
I know there was, like I said, I think Nintendo were kind of the king of weird peripherals, or weren't they?
Oh, for sure, yeah. There's even like special, like the Wii's got a bunch of really weird ones. The Wii was even used for like surgery training at one point, so you can get like proper like you put the Wiimotes into these actual like laser surgery things and then practice your surgery with them. Like the Wii was nowhere near good enough or like precise enough to be able to do that, but they made it anyway. Let's have a look. Have you seen Peter Weller is reprising his role as Robocop? Peter Weller's doing Robocop.
Yes.
Oh wow.
For Mortal Kombat 11 Aftermath, is it the DLC?
Yeah. Oh, that's so cool.
So not only is Peter Weller reprising Robocop, but Robocop's coming to Mortal Kombat.
Along with Arnie's Terminator as well. So we've got Robocop vs Terminator again.
Yes.
Which, if we're talking about beat 'em ups, now that was more of a shoot 'em up, I suppose. But like the first level, I swear you could only punch her into Robocop, and that was a great game.
I think it was one of the early 18 rated games and all, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think it was. I remember it being a bit controversial. Particularly because in that old arcade where I played TMNT, it was there. And I never played that because it was too hard. I could never get past the first level. Whereas at least with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, I could complete the first level.
I don't think I ever played Robocop vs Terminator in the arcades. I think that was just a console only that I used to play that on.
It's hard to find them now. There was one, I do remember going back to it, because I went to Arcade Club, I think last year actually, and they've got
a pizza up here if you want that.
Oh yeah, we'll need it.
You can get up to it.
Yeah.
You see, they've got one in the Arcade Club at Leeds.
I'm not sure if they had it in Leeds. I do know they have one in the Bury version.
Ah, okay. I think they're coming up to open. Well, they were going to open one up in Blackpool, weren't they, before all this kicked off?
Yeah. I think they still might. I think the plans are still in place.
Awesome.
Do you mind if I take the chicken, or do you want it?
Nah, go for it.
There is a pizza back here, though, or an apple for you.
Oh yeah, didn't see that.
I've got a taser as well, but I can't see a arcade machine.
Nah, we broke the arcade machine during
did we?
combat.
Oh, I wasn't even looking. Oh, that's rubbish of me.
It's an easy one to break.
Oh, I thought I could just drop it, but I couldn't.
There's some health there.
Thank you.
Not sure. Ah, yeah. So Stu Morgan's, but he's not sure about Robocop as a Mortal Kombat character.
Yeah, but then I couldn't see Terminator as it either. I think.
he didn't like. I can see where Steve Morgan's coming from, is like with the moveset type thing. He's not exactly known for being the most agile of characters, is he? Or
no, not at all. He just shoots, right? He doesn't even hit anything.
Yeah.
I hope they make him like ultraviolet though, because that was one of the best things. I hope like one of the special moves brings in the other, you know, all the really ultraviolet robots in it as well. That'd be great.
Yeah. Ed 209 might show up now.
Ooh, no.
Alright, some help up here.
Take it. I think you might need it.
Yeah, I might do at this point. If I get to it. Ooh, just got it. And then there's some pizza here for you.
Oh no, will I get to it? Yes. Oh no. I think I'm going to be losing a life unless I use my special. No! You got me. You got me.
Ah! Start wailing on him with this bar. If he'd stand still long enough.
Like 4 times for that kick, it's just ridiculous. It's just unfair.
When you think about it, it was a weird time, like during like the kind of late 80s, early 90s, with things like RoboCop and Terminator and that, because they're all super ultra-violent films, but they all got huge toy ranges for children. You know, these films that kids weren't ever meant to see.
We all did anyway, yeah. That's a good point.
Yeah, so Lost Soul said that RoboCop's a bit slow and bulky to be fighting like others at Scorpion and Sub-Zero. And a 209 Fatality would be cool, though.
Just comes in and just blasts everyone away.
And they're bringing back the friendships as well, apparently.
Oh, nice.
What Chinatown? So I need to check that out. Did you get to see any of the Xbox Series X announcements that was on yesterday, was it?
I did, yeah, I watched that.
I haven't seen any of it yet. Does any of it look impressive? Did the show anything?
So, here's the thing. I don't think graphically it's going to be the same leap as, you know, we had going into PS4 or, you know, or Xbox One era. Because, you know, things look, the textures are all pretty high enough as they are anyway, and animation quality is more kind of restricted now by, I think, the production values. You know, it's hard to make something look super good now because it's too expensive. But some things look really good. There's a lot of really good looking particle effects and stuff graphically. But I think what's oh my god, those kicks so annoying. I think what the big difference is going to be for the next console generation is stuff that you can't exactly show off in the trailer, like, you know, loading times.
Yeah. I do get the impression it is just going to be more performance related rather than graphical improvements now.
Yeah, for sure.
The way they're going.
Right.
There we go.
These are the guys I hate because they block.
I never liked him in Streets of Rage 2, to be honest.
I'll take chicken.
Can I get that? Yeah.
No. Go on, let you get that. You're going for the score.
Like I said, I actually quite like the look of the Xbox X Series console.
Oh, the fridge.
Yeah, the fridge. Yeah. I quite like the look of it like that.
I did
see that looking quite cool next to the side of the telly.
One of the best things about the announcement yesterday was they came on the stream, and he's got like you can have a pretend background on Zoom. You just basically have a picture.
Yeah.
So he had a background of his kitchen. It was a picture of his kitchen, but his fridge had been replaced with the Xbox Series X. Which is, I've got to admit, I watched that and I was like, okay, I'm sold. I'm sold. It's kind of funny. At least you're leaning into what it looks like.
Idiot.
Thing is, with like, so I mean, they had they announced. Oh, sorry, I didn't realize that was going to fly through him. There you can have that. So,
Ah, that was knife wielding. You were saying so?
I was saying because they released the stats of Game Pass, like 10 million users.
Yeah.
Which is, I think, it's going to be mega, and it's going to, like, you know, start the Xbox Series X off on a massive advantage, I think.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
It's particularly because, I mean, like I say, you've got an Xbox, I've got an Xbox. I don't think we need to upgrade straight away because all of like the first party games are going to be on both. So Halo Infinite, for example, it's going to be on Xbox One as well.
And like I say, that Games Pass is such good value for money and all.
Oh yeah, it is. Yeah. I mean, that's what I'm playing this on.
Yeah, so. Yeah, same here. So obviously we have Games Pass for the CAF, so it saves us a fortune rather than actually going out and having to buy all these games individually.
Oh, for sure.
Which we just won't be able to do.
And having like the first party ones on there permanently, like Gears 5, and we've been playing Gears Tactics a lot actually recently as well.
Have you? I've not had a look at that yet.
It's good. It's very kind of XCOM light. In that it's got all the tactics. The tactics side of it is really good, and actually the kind of I don't know if you've played much XCOM or those kind of strategy games.
Yeah, I love XCOM.
Yeah, it's not got the base building. That's what it's missing, or the characters and stuff.
Nice.
He's not hit me yet. Oh, I spoke too soon. Oh, he did me twice now. There we go.
Oh, I'll just stand and watch. Take that. Yeah, I know a friend of mine's a bit gutted because he's just gone out and bought Red Dead 2.
Oh no!
Like last week, sort of thing. And obviously it appeared on Games Pass yesterday, didn't it?
And they're putting the old Final Fantasy games on there as well, which I'm really excited for, I must admit.
Oh, nice.
Final Fantasy 9, I think, goes out next week, and then they said they're going to put all of them, like, you know, at least going from 7 onwards, and not including the MMOs, which should be great. Because I really want to play the Final Fantasy 13 trilogy again, because I really like those games, you know. I think they were underrated.
Did you?
Yeah.
I still haven't finished the first part of it. I couldn't get through it.
It's yeah. They were. Is that the first part of the first one, or just the first game? The first one.
The first game.
Yeah, it took forever to get going. It really did.
I mean, I got close to the end, but then it just got to the point where I needed to go grind, and I just wasn't enjoying the combat.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
I really enjoyed the remake of 7, though.
I've not played it yet. I've been meaning to. I've not had the chance to get on that because I mean 7's like a really seminal game for me. Like I say that game taught me how to read.
Yeah.
I played it so much back, and it just came at just the right time when I was, you know, the PlayStation was finally mine and not my brother's, and I could actually put so many hours into it.
Yeah.
So I love that game, and I played the demo of the remake, and I wasn't sure about it because it was kind of. It felt nostalgic, but also felt like it wasn't nostalgic. I don't know how to explain it.
Okay.
It felt like it slicked it up a bit, and I'm not sure if it had the same. I'm not sure if it had the same nostalgia, or if it was kind of preying on that nostalgia a little bit. I don't know.
I think in some ways it does kind of nod to that nostalgia and plays on it a bit, and I think in other ways I think it's a very different game from the old 7.
Yeah.
But I still enjoy it. I still think it's a really enjoyable game. Oh, you might want to get that pizza.
Oh yeah, I'm going to need it. Oh no.
You can. This is so much easier with 2 players, this part.
Yeah, I remember this part being solid. Come in. I was saying, Steel Morgan, the rebooted XCOM formula has proved surprisingly addictive and successful. It has. I also bought the new XCOM game I've got Gears Tactics. I played Phoenix Point. I don't know if you've played any of that. That's like the that was the XCOM. Well, it was kind of an XCOM ripoff, but it was made by Julian Gollop, who made the original XCOM.
Oh, cool.
So he's made like his version of what the new XCOM would look like, and it's called Phoenix Point, and it's good. I haven't completed it because it's a bit harder than normal XCOM.
And normal XCOM's not exactly an easy game.
No. Oh, look at that corner combo, Mike. Jesus.
Have that. Oh, somebody had to go ruin it. There's some health in this corner, I think, if you want to head over there.
Alright, on the way.
Oh, I'd get a pasting off of Shiva.
I found this guy actually the easiest boss in the game.
And Sydney was one of the hardest in Streets of Rage 2.
Yeah. Oh, I'm going to need that help. Oh, sorry. Tried to hit him.
Oh. Still got that nasty kick though.
Come on, one more hit. There we go. Oh, that was it.
Oh.
No!
Ow!
One hit away!
Just took my life!
Oh no, did he? Oh, killer! Oh, right at the end.
Are they bringing back friendships? Yeah. So I'm able to.
Yeah, Maribond said the gameplay from the Xbox Series X reveal wasn't actually gameplay. Yeah, that was kind of annoying. They did. Ubisoft did their things. It was like, oh, we're gonna have the first gameplay reveal of Assassin's Creed Valhalla, which actually, you know what, I'm kind of really interested for because I loved Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Brought me back into the franchise, actually.
Yeah.
So I was excited. Okay, well, let's see how Valhalla's kind of building on that, and it was just another fancy trailer. And then they said, oh, but some of it was rendered in the game. And it's like, well, that's not gameplay.
Well, what did you do?
It's still cinematic.
I did not. Yeah, I did make me laugh at the end of that though. You see the end of the trailer, which I think is a really cool concept. I think it's going to be a good idea. Mm-hmm. And then at the end, it's like pre-order the gold edition now.
Oh yeah.
Oh, come on.
Yeah.
This is going to be you're going to need another spreadsheet to know what edition gives you what and.
Most of I've never got them because I never felt like Assassin's Creed Odyssey, for example. I've put so many hours into that. I'm not even at the part where I can even start the DLC. I'm not even that level that high. Yeah, it's such a massively long game, that game.
I need to get catch back up with them because I haven't really played an Assassin's Creed since the 4th one. So I've kind of fallen out of the loop on that one a bit.
Oh, I think they had Unity and Syndicate, which was the kind of the old school Assassin's Creed, but on newer hardware. I can't get the timing right for this. Oh, I did it. But then, I mean, I wasn't interested in those either. But then the Origins and Odyssey, they're not Assassin's Creed games anymore, really. They're just kind of historical RPGs.
Yeah.
But they're so good, I must admit. I've been loving Odyssey.
I need to get playing them. So I think they're on Games Pass, aren't they? So.
I'm not sure. I think I bought mine because I had Epic Game Store credit from Christmas.
Oh, okay.
And they had a sale on it. Ooh, no.
Ow.
Go on, I'll let you have him. Ooh. Does this taser do anything? Is it worth me keeping?
No.
Damn it.
You can use it on the enemy, but there's no arcade cabinets around.
Oh, sorry.
That's right.
See, that would...
Here she goes again.
Yeah, this is tough when they bring the commissioner back in. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Oops, sorry.
It's alright. Careful, grenade. Oh no. That is what I'm talking about. You've got the hang of that.
Here she comes. Commissioner.
Oh, it's my life gone.
And where's mine gone?
Careful, grenade. That's my name, so it shouldn't hurt you. Oh no, it will. Definitely will hurt you. Nice.
There we go.
Got the commissioner out as well.
Yeah.
We are flying through this.
What, we're just over an hour in?
Steel Morgan, like Syndicate, Origins was nah, and Odyssey has me invested. Yeah, see, Origins and Odyssey I think are quite similar, but it was just the aesthetic of Odyssey that just got me. Like ancient Greece, love that history. And then Mars from Sin.
Yeah, I definitely need to go and get that played. I've never been an Assassin's Creed fan, just can't get in with it. Oh, it's not for everyone, I guess.
No. I played 1 and 2 and loved 1 and 2, and then totally like it's when it became an annual franchise, like a Call of Duty or a FIFA game that just kind of I didn't have the time to keep up, and I was a student and I didn't have the time to keep up. So because those games are like 40 hours a pop each.
Oh, easily. I still, like I said, I'm a bit out of the loop not having played them for a while, but out of the first 4, I still feel that the second one had the most polish to it.
Yeah.
And like easily the best written character. I think Ezio was awesome.
Yeah, for sure. Oh no, someone's alarm's going off in a nearby flat. So if you can hear that on my mic, I apologise.
These I don't like.
Yeah, these are horrible. You have to hit them fast. There you go. Oh, I thought I could catch it. I didn't catch it.
No. Now, there's a weird achievement which I haven't figured out for this yet, which is to get that gold turkey all the way through the level.
No way! Okay.
Yeah.
Right, let's do it.
But once you actually use it, it disappears. So I think it involves one person carrying it and the other person just keeping out of the way of any combat.
Do you want to try it?
Yeah, we can do.
Alright, I mean, you're probably a bit better at combat than I, so I'm just gonna hang around. Oh no!
Oh, here we go.
So I can't hit anyone. I just have to hang around.
I think you can throw it once,
okay,
or swing it once, and then after the second use, it disappears.
Oh no! I feel like I'm definitely freeloading here. He's coming for me. No!
Ah!
Oh, no.
Stuck in the goo.
Careful, careful. Maybe hit that chair, there might be some health.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
There we go. Thank you. And some more health there. This health up here might be for you, yep.
Oh no!
Oh!
There we go. We're good.
No health there for you. Ah, this is a horrible bit.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm literally not doing anything. I'm just running around.
That's alright.
Uh-oh.
That's it.
There we
Go.
go.
Stand in the toxic slime. Stand still.
No! Wait, the chicken's still here. We're good.
Oh, still there.
There you go. You can take the cash. You burnt
Get
it.
some health.
Yeah.
Health. Up behind you.
No.
Wait. I think there might be some health in that chair for you.
Don't want to hit it, so I don't want to destroy the chicken.
Oh yeah. Alright, I'll break that chair for you.
Amazing.
We hit the, yeah, we must have hit it. So I think we're not far from the end of this level now.
Hey! There we go!
Well, not.
Family reunion.
Have we done it? Achievement unlocked. Family reunion.
Nice.
Get the gold right, and then there's this boss level here.
Oh yeah, we do. Sweet. Oh no. What did we just talk about being solid in Streets of Rage 2 as well?
Yeah. Get off! Nah, that's such a good move.
Starts the juggle off really well. I'm just no good at actually keeping it in the air. Come here. Oh, I thought I'd get you with that.
Ooh. Right, now it's time for Mr. X. His cheating machine gun. Ah!
There we go, he's down.
He's down.
Whee!
You want to get that star?
Not bad. Gosh, there as well.
And then there's loads of health around here, I think. Oh, there was.
Oh, here we go. Oh no.
Health behind you. Didn't get it.
Yeah.
And there's a full health over here.
Nice. I'm amazed you've not been hit yet. Oh, spoke too soon. Get out. There you go, it's one down.
God damn it. Thank you.
There we go.
And she's down. Stage 8 cleared. We didn't lose one life in that round.
No, not bad, not bad. Maybe setting it on easy mode was a bit too easy.
For a co-op one.
So you can play this game 4-player as well, can't you?
Yes. I wonder if they add any extra enemies into it if you go 4-player.
Because that would just be crazy. Like sometimes you're quite zoomed in as well. Not like some of the older beat-em-ups where your characters are much smaller. Like, these characters are quite large.
Yeah, it'd be a bit of a hectic stage trying not to hit each other.
Come here.
Didn't even know I'd picked that fella up then. Grabbed the fella, but I couldn't see it because I was behind the pillar.
Oh, I'll take the apple, why not? Ow, ow.
I think one of the cool things about this and all is you don't see that many couch co-op games anymore, do you?
No, no.
Which this is ideal for.
In fact, you know, that was one of the things from the Xbox Series X reveal that really excited me. Because they showed Dirt 5, so the new Dirt game is coming out. And one of their big selling points, people were saying, like, you know, what are viewers going to see from the game that's going to be different from Dirt 4, for example, or Dirt Rally 2, or whatever the most recent one was. And they said, well, the biggest thing is 4-player co-op, split-screen co-op on Xbox Series X, which is just unheard of now, right?
Yeah, it turns not to be a thing now.
I think with racing games as well. I don't think I've seen a racing game with like, or at least the biggest problem with racing games is that if it does have a couch co-op mode, it's like, oh, just either 2 people doing a time trial around something.
Yeah. I don't know whether it's just my memory failing me, but I can't think of another 4-player racing game other than Mario Kart.
Yeah, no, I think
of recent years.
I think you're right. Oh, it's pistol people.
Go for the start.
I'm gonna go for these guys first, and then I'll get it. There we go.
Job done.
Do you want the chicken?
Yeah, I think there might be 2. Oh, that's money. Go on.
There we go. Oh no, the elevator bit. I actually love this bit.
Blur was 4-player.
Blur was good.
John.
What game that was?
I've still yet to not get thrown out of this lift.
Oh yeah, all the time. I actually quite like smashing the windows open because then I can start pushing people out myself.
Yeah.
There we go. It's right side done.
And left side done. There you go.
Oh no. What do we say about not getting hit out?
I'm off.
Oh no, it's only twice.
Twice. Right, he's out.
There we go. Oh, well, that was it. Oh, I just jumped out myself.
That's 1 out. 2.
Oh, sorry. Oh no!
Ooh, almost went there.
I accidentally just pressed that. That was an accident. I wasn't supposed to hit my special there.
There's some help up there for you.
Oh, I'm gonna need it. Ooh.
That's them out.
There we go. Nice.
What have we got here? Never been insert bad one-liner about cleaning up the streets from the spa part.
Oh, we definitely should have made this a whole thing about cleaning up the streets of Sheffield, right? Since everyone's been on lockdown, the city of Sheffield has gone crazy. 64 tough. This is actually where I got up to. I believe this is as far as I got to in the game. Oh, sorry.
So is it all new past this here?
Probably past here, yeah.
I think the thing that makes Max so tough is nothing actually phases him when you're beating him. He doesn't fall.
Yeah. You can't stun him in any way. And then he starts spinning. It's a nightmare. Just threw a metal bar at his face. Nothing.
I mean, to be fair, we've both just been wailing on him with metal bars and he's done nothing.
He's about to down now, though. Oh,
yeah.
There we go.
There we go.
Have you seen the Nintendo Leaks 2?
Bunty's put Nintendo Leaks 2 now.
Yeah, I did see that.
Someone released the source code for the N64.
Yeah. So
Wii and GameCube systems.
They found like just a bunch of documents, like a couple of gigabytes of just kind of documents all about stretching from Nintendo's history.
Ah, shoot.
Everyone's saying that. They found Mario 64 out that doesn't need emulators. Yeah, so they can run. I think it was like 6 months ago they figured out a way to get Mario 64 running perfectly on PC, and people are actually theorizing that this Nintendo leak that they've only came out in the last week or so, was actually been around for about 6 months and is what helped them make this Mario 64 clone. So yeah, but it's like the full on design documents and the source code for a bunch of Nintendo's history, but particularly kind of that N64, GameCube, and Wii era. So
there's been a lot of leaks recently, hasn't there? With all that lot, the whole Last of Us 2, all sorts.
Yeah. I've seen kind of bits around that. I mean, I'm really looking forward to The Last of Us 2. So I tried to whenever I've seen a tweet about it, I'm just going to scroll on past that. Don't need to know.
The same. And Steel Morgan's put them wrestlers on about when we couldn't phase Max whatsoever there. You're running through Steam Big Screen. It runs in 4K, Mario 64. That's mad.
Here's hoping for GoldenEye. If you can run GoldenEye on 4K, that would be spectacular. Because talking about split-screen gameplay, right? I don't know if you've ever gone back to play GoldenEye, or even Perfect Dark holds up a bit better, but it's not the best of games now.
No, it's the controls more than anything else with GoldenEye. They were awful.
They really were, yeah. But if you could get it on 4K and then maybe just shore up the controls a little bit so it works with, you can work with a PC and mouse or even just an Xbox controller or something like that, then that could be really fun. Particularly because on the older ones it was only running at 240p or something like that. So on your old CRT TVs it was I've got plenty of screen here, but going back to it, it's tiny. You can barely understand what's going on. Especially when playing 4-player.
Steel Morgan's just put that'd be sick. 4K GoldenEye.
Yeah, that'd be spectacular.
Fairly sure that GoldenEye is the reason I failed German at school, to be honest. Used to go down to used to kind of skip the German lessons and go down to my mate's house because he had the N64 with GoldenEye. And just play that constantly.
It was so good. I remember it being absolutely amazing, and one of the first few games to do that, the big proper 4-player co-op.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Mainly because no other consoles. I'm trying to think of what consoles had more than 2 slots.
It's just Nintendo's, wasn't it? Really. I can't think of anyone else that's done it as a built-in thing. No, the Mega Drive used to do it with the cartridges, didn't it? So you get Micro Machines 2 would have an extra 2 controller ports on it. Oops.
Oh no.
That's one down.
Oh, those nades. Killer. Just took half my health. Oh, I'm dead. I'm down. This is definitely new to me because I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, look at that. Oh, she's not got a chance.
Nice. 27.
Oh, it's over.
48 hit combo.
Wow, what a combo. Monstrous.
Oh, behind you.
Oh, this knife, guys. I swear to God.
I'm saying behind you like you couldn't see it. You've got the same screen as me. You want to pick up that health while I deal with?
Yeah, that's alright.
These two?
I'll wait till these two done because it's don't see it just yet. I'm still alright. Oh.
I'm gonna get that health.
Yeah.
There we go. N64 kicked off my obsession with wrestling video games. Frank. No Mercy and Virtual Pro Wrestling. Oh, cool.
No Mercy was amazing. I remember that. Can you hit them? Oh, you can.
Mora's put that he. Mara's Bunty's put that he used to play N64 with the 2 controller setup, which I didn't realise there was one.
What, with the 2 joypad sets? Dual analog? Oh my God, I didn't know you could do that either.
2 joypad setup.
Oh, amazing.
I didn't know you could do that.
I mean, that makes a lot of sense because you've got like 2 triggers on the back as well, right?
Yeah.
Oh, so I just stole the health, but you need a big health if there's one. There you go. Oh no.
Health over there for you.
Just trying to whack him with this wrecking ball. There we go. Oh, you git.
Still there.
What?
Yep, he's still there.
There we go. Give me that hammer.
Taking this. Yeah, I'm taking. Taking this hammer with me.
Oh, who's this now? Oh,
He's a
my
DJ Kawashi.
Uh-oh. Sorry.
Alright.
Uh-oh. He's just have a shield, is that it? Is that his thing?
Yeah.
Alright. Oh, there's stuff flying on the floor
then
as
he's
well.
got
That's killer.
Yeah, he's got a very predictable pattern of attacks as well. Fireball.
There we go.
And he's down.
Not too bad. It's in the options on GoldenEye.
Apparently.
Yeah.
Never knew that.
I really want to try that now. I've got a Nintendo 64 somewhere. Oh, and I've got GoldenEye with it. That could be a game changer.
Nice. Try it on stream one day.
Hmm. I have unlocked all the Streets of Rage 1 characters as well.
Nice.
Let's call you a time traveler. 'Cause I'm slapping you to the middle of next week.
So I think I've still. It says I've unlocked all the Streets of Rage 3 characters, but there's still Rue to unlock, from what I understand.
Oh, That's going to be a hidden unlock, right?
Yeah. I'll have to have a look how to get him. That's an expensive game now, that Streets of Rage 3 for the Mega Drive.
Is it?
Yeah, if you want to get a genuine copy, it's quite a pricey game to get hold of. Oh, what? Get out.
Yeah. Oh, we've got purple guys now. These ones are scary. Nope.
Who's next? Down with them.
There you go. Take that chicken.
Thank you.
Oh, wow. Oh, my.
Ooh. Ah, shoot. Ah, that's one down.
Oh, no. I just got wrecked.
Ah, damn it. Go.
Oh, sorry. Oh,
Nah, worries.
can you catch? You know when you hit them, right? And then like they're
I don't think
you catch it. So I was thinking.
I haven't managed to catch them yet, so I'll step back from this.
There you
I
go.
need the chicken.
Oh, go on then. Thank you. I want a plane. Exciting.
Shield. Oh, those shield guys have got tasers.
Oh no. Can you kick them back off the plane? He's hoping. Oh. Also, does this mean that there is an arcade cabinet on the way? I don't know why they'd do one of the
There isn't. We've gone through all the arcade cabinets now.
Oh, nice.
I think there's 4 or 5 throughout the entire game. Obviously, it goes in order of the bosses as well, so once you've done Mr. X...
That's true. Ow.
Chicken up there for you. John's favourite N64 game used to be Blast Corps.
That was the rare one, wasn't it? Was it rare?
I think it might have been rare, yeah.
Yeah.
Was that the one where it was a bunch of vehicles that just used to
Yeah.
plough through buildings?
Yeah, you just the road just drive through a bunch of buildings.
Right, if I go for that, there's a hidden star on the other side of this table if you want to go pick that
Oh,
up.
nice.
It's just where the newspaper is.
Where the newspaper is. Oh, there we go. Got it.
There you go.
Cool. Oh, I've got to destroy that. Oh, 3 of them? Are you kidding? Oh my. Sorry. What you got now?
That's alright.
Come here. go. Apple there for you as well. Or pizza.
Pizza. Mr. Y.
I love how campy the name is. Like, of course, the kids of Mr. X is going to be Mr. Y. Outstanding. Oh, that's not fun. Come here. Oh no! You can do that.
Nice. So his thing now is he uses a rocket launcher.
Oh, what? In here?
Yeah.
Uh-oh. There we go. His health just melted. Nice.
And he's down. We didn't even need the health.
Oh man, we're flying through this.
Yep, so blast core, you had to destroy buildings so a nuclear missile transporter didn't hit anything. That juggle indeed. S rank.
There were some really good destruction games. I remember loving Rampage on the N64 as well.
Yes.
S ranked on the penultimate stage, not bad.
Final stage.
So you chose an Adam, doesn't it? You've been playing with Adam the whole game. Is he like your main? Is he the guy that you're sticking with?
Up until Streets of Rage 4, it was always Axel.
Yeah.
But then once I unlocked Adam and played through it, I really like him in this one. But I've made a point of whenever I unlock a character, to try and complete it with each character so far. So I'm at the point now where I've just done all the main characters and it as Streets of Rage 1 Axel.
Nah.
Well, Streets of Rage 2 Axel, sorry. Damn it.
Yeah, it must have been when I played, it was only ever going to be Blaze. So cool, so iconic as well.
Yeah. What do you think when you think all the times that Streets of Rage almost had like a direct sequel? Streets of Rage 4, like Fighting Force was meant to be Streets of Rage 4 at one point, wasn't it?
Was it really? Was that what it was developed to be?
Initially, that was the plan for it, from what I understand, and then whatever happened, that it no longer ended up being Streets of Rage 4.
I quite liked Fighting Force. I mean, Fighting Force 2 actually in particular, I was being a big fan of.
I think it had something to do with how Sega were handling the Saturn or something, that they ended up upsetting developers or...
I mean, there's always the story of Final Fight being the unofficial Street Fighter 2 as well, right?
Yeah, initially it was meant to be. Well, that was, like you said, the story was, that's what it initially was developed to be, wasn't it, at some point? And then...
I think so. And then they said, no, actually, we want to take Street Fighter in a less of a beat-em-up direction. We want to do it to be a proper fighting game.
Just the first Street Fighter, rubbish.
It's so bad. Ooh. That was a flying headbutt. Get down.
Alright, got some health there.
God. Am I right to take it?
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, oh, this is ominous.
No, I think it's the Xbox One version of is it the 25th or the 30th anniversary of Street Fighter? Actually includes the original Street Fighter on it.
Yeah.
And it's awful.
Well, it's just red versus white, right? You just play as a Ryu. I say Ryu, it's not even Ryu.
Yeah, it's Ryu. Ryu's in it, but the
yeah.
controls. I don't know if he's called Ryu in this, but the controls are terrible in it.
Oh, sorry.
I think I've got the Amstrad version of it somewhere.
So one of the things at the museum, to give an insight to the museum, is that we've kind of been looking at. You've seen Platform 14, which is our kind of exploration of ports.
Yeah.
Or one big one, we were kind of, we're looking at what other games could we do it for, and one of the kind of games we were looking at was maybe Street Fighter 2, which would include Final Fight as a pseudo sequel, but we never actually. I think.
Yeah. Imagine Doom would be an interesting one for that type of thing and all, wouldn't it?
Yeah. So Doom is like, Doom's fascinating because of what it can run on.
Really.
Yeah, pretty much. But it's always usually, I think it's always usually the DOS version.
And there's like all the knockoffs for it and all. I think everything's kind of emulated Doom at one point.
Yeah. I think my first time I played Doom actually wasn't on PC, it was on the SNES version.
Mine was.
Yeah. I don't know how, I can't remember how it played.
Yeah, I remember having it on the... my first experience was on the SNES of it as well.
Oh, this mace is super dangerous. Do you want the health?
You go for it.
Sure, okay. I've already lost a life.
I remember playing Doom on the SNES and then getting my first PC, which was a 233 processor, which had a 2.5 gig hard drive in it.
Amazing. I think this game itself is 4 gigs, right? Oh, nice apple. There you go. Oh, can we hit this thing? Yes, we can. That thing's gonna be dangerous. No.
Oh.
There you go, health for you.
Awesome. So lots of health and lots of money.
This means
I guess what's coming up
Yeah,
next.
this is the final boss time. Nice. Right, go on, I'll let you get all those points, because you're the one who's leveling up.
Oh, there you get the...
Nice.
Not that either of us need it.
I've got my special moves ready to go if we need it. I've got one. Oh, here we go. Come here. There we go. Look at that juggle. Outstanding.
Annoying, unblockable.
Okay. Oh! Oh, sorry.
No?
Ah! I stopped pressing the button. She just carried on kicking. I'm so sorry. Come here.
Nice.
Uh-oh. Oh, don't tell me you're going to run away. Ah, killer.
Apparently, Doom releases on the Oculus Quest next week.
Oh, interesting. If that's Doom 2016, that should be amazing. So that's got
to go for that.
Yeah, go on in. Oh, that on the Oculus Quest would be fantastic. Oculus Quest is such a. I don't know if you've got one. Have you tried it?
I've not got one, but I've tried it. John's got one. Yeah. It's awesome.
They are there. They are amazing. Just because like the freedom I think it offers, like over other VR, like you don't realise how, even though most wires aren't much of a problem, the second you get rid of them, it's a game changer.
Yeah.
Oh, this music is amazing.
Isn't it?
Oh, has he got rid of us? Right.
No.
I thought.
He'll have to do his thing.
Oh, here we go. Robot spider. No, it's original with upscale graphics. Oh, okay, that's even more cooler. That's even cooler than 2016. The original Doom on Oculus Quest. Right, I might need to use my special, my power moves. No! I'm not alive! Oh! Got it.
Oh, sorry.
It's alright.
I
don't really know how to. Oh, there you go. You can hit him. Just veer it forward a bit. There we go. Got it.
Now she'll jump into it.
I see. Nope. Make sure we get this point.
No.
Oh no. Might need to go get that life myself. Oh, this is... There we go. Got doing a little bit of damage to it now. Oh, no, not anymore. Oh my! Oh wow, that hurt. There we go.
And he's done. Oh, she's done.
Whee.
And Alien, so you modded yours to play old school light gun games like Lethal Enforcer and Alien 3 the gun game. Awesome.
The full Virtual Boy library on it too. Oh, how much space I wonder does that take up? Because I can't remember there being any textures in any Virtual Boy game. So
yeah, just red lines, wouldn't it? And that's Streets of Rage 4 completed.
Hey, that was great. That's such a good game.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's not just kind of, oh man, why aren't beat 'em up games good? Like it makes me want to go back and play kind of some old ones as well as being. Yeah, it's totally up to date. It works on like 2020 standards, not just 1992 standards. You know what I mean? That's what's so good.
Yeah. So I mean, I've got the 1 and 2 installed on the Xbox One from Games Pass, so
nice.
Nip back and play them at any point. They're awesome.
Amazing. Or you can just unlock the characters, right, and just play as them.
Exactly, yeah. And weirdly enough, it works really well because you get the same movesets from that actual game and all.
No.
So, like, rather than it just being a palette swap, the Streets of Rage 2 Axel has the Streets of Rage 2 Axel's moveset.
So good. So yeah, so Yuzo Koshiro. So it looks like that is the
yeah,
from the original Streets of Rage 2 as well. Oh, so good.
Makes you wonder if like the success of this is going to trigger any kind of other the old school Mega Drive games to come back.
So I mean, I always got really excited about it. And I was chatting to someone at the museum, and they said, "Oh, you know, wake me up when Final Fight 4 comes out, not Streets of Rage 4." So that would be the next one. But I think all Capcom are doing with the Final Fight characters, I think they put them all in Street Fighter 5.
Yeah, they've been in a few of the Street Fighter games now, haven't they?
Yeah.
I think. Wouldn't mind like seeing a new version of something like Decap Attack or Kid Chameleon, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
The older Mega Drive games.
No. That was awesome. Right, I think I'm going to go because I don't know if you've been able to kind of see outside. It's actually really sunny today on Bank Holiday Friday.
Nice.
So I think I'm going to go
for a bank holiday.
Yeah, I'm going to go get a bit of sun.
Why not?
I love it.
Yeah. Government mandated exercise.
Exactly, that's the one. Yeah. We need to go on a walk. Because a few places are starting to kind of provisionally open now as well, like small little cafes and stuff. But like pure takeaway only. I think that's what you did for a little while, didn't you?
We tried it as a collection only, but when they basically said, well, they're not enabled to do it safely, it has to be like a takeaway only sort of thing. We don't have the resources to do delivery, so it didn't really work out for us that way.
Yeah. The ones there's only like one or two I think are doing it in the town, and it's only because they're in a position where they're actually, I think they're sat in like, where they're living in the cafe, and it's like, well, it's just kind of, we could turn it on if it's only downstairs, etc.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, say if we were to go for like takeaway only stuff, it'd either be jumping on one of the things like Deliveroo or something, which have quite a large outpay to begin with, or getting the other is getting somebody that I know to do the deliveries, but then you're putting that person at risk as well, sort of thing. So and then like, obviously we're quite a distance away from the cafe centre, so it means travelling back and forth to that as well. So at the moment, it's just not practical for us to do a delivery service.
Of course, yeah.
But hopefully, like I said, hopefully with some of the restrictions being lightened soon, we might be able to do something with that. We'll see.
Yeah. We'll have to see. I'm keeping a close eye on Sunday's announcement and see what they say there.
Yeah, definitely.
What's it? So I'll see you later for Doomsday on GTA on the PS4. What's Doomsday?
Ah, yes. We're trying to do the Doomsday heist on GTA Online.
Yeah.
And it's a bit of a challenging one. So there's like 4 of us from the cafe who have all teamed up to try and get some of the heists done.
Oh, so cool. I think I do have GTA on
definitely.
PS4, but I think it's going to take... That game's a massive game now. It takes forever to install.
Yeah, it's like... Well, I've started downloading Red Dead 2.
Yep.
On... So it's one that's I think it's a 130 gig download.
Oh, wow. Oh, my. That was incredible.
There we are. That's Streets of Rage complete.
Fantastic.
All the way through.
Amazing. Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Mike. I am...
No, thank you for joining me.
I'm going to go grab an ice cream. I'm going to go sit out in some sun. Oh, sorry, exercise in some sun.
Cool. Well, enjoy your exercise.
Thank you. And I shall catch you... I shall see you later, I suppose.
Yeah, I'll catch you later.
Awesome.
And thanks everyone else for joining us on the stream. It's been great, and you'll see me streaming back on Sunday, I think. Have you got any streams coming up?
We've got one actually tonight at 7 p.m. We've got the gaming podcast. It's back on.
Awesome.
So we'll be doing that at 7. It's I don't know if you've caught in any of your lurking sessions, but we've been doing Matt's been doing like these themes every week on things. We've been doing like Halloween to keep himself kind of sane in the lockdown. Well, this week is quarantine Christmas. So
quarantine Christmas,
yeah,
nice.
Christmas in May. But what we're doing is Matt says he's got a few game codes, so he's going to be giving away some game codes. He's going to be acting Santa, giving them away in the stream. So that should be fun.
If anyone's looking for some free games to win, head over to the NVMs. Is it Twitch or YouTube you're doing this?
It's Twitch. This one will be on twitch.tv/NVMUK. Yeah. That's the one.
Awesome.